Hi Capricorn, welcome to my month of May reading. This is going to be for your general and love life. I don't know if you noticed, but most of my readings have been split into two videos because of some not connections, but just technology issues that I'm having right now. So if this video does get cut off, or if this video does get cut off and it just stops out of nowhere, go ahead and check back at my page. You should see a second part there waiting for you. I'm starting off with your general life first, and then we'll head into the love after. Okay. So Capricorn, there's a decision here that needs to be made. Okay, Spirit is trying to assist you with this. And it definitely has something to do with some sort of situation that's been very scattered. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, it looks pretty intense. You have the lightning bolts with the horse here just charging directly towards it. Okay, so this decision here could actually be quite fearful for you, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, but I just feel like the situation here may be a bit scattered for you, and that's why it's been difficult for you to make a situation. It's been difficult for you to make a decision. Too much scattered energy. But at the same time, I do see you balancing this very well. You make it seem effortless, is what I'm hearing. But even though you make it seem effortless, I'm almost getting the energy of just like, not so much putting on a show. Like if it would have came out on this side, I would have been like, yeah, you're putting on a show for other people. But I feel like you're just like putting on a show for yourself almost. Like you're trying to make it seem like nothing is really up in the, or even if something is up in the air, like you've got a hold on it, right? You got the situation under control, but in reality, you kind of don't. And the reason why I say that is because then we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So you're holding on to something. The Page of Cups is a messenger. He is a messenger of an emotional matter. So often he talks about love letters, written communication, regarding your emotions and your love towards someone else. Okay. So what I feel like is you may be putting on a show like you're extremely happy right now, but you may not. Okay, because there's someone here from the past that you want to return to. And it's definitely something that's been just like weighing heavy on your shoulders. Okay, this is you trying to make your way back to this person or situation. It doesn't have to be a person because this is your general life. But I'm also not surprised that my general life ties to the love readings because that always happens to me. And overall, I just feel like all the signs this month are really focused on their love life. But yeah, I feel like this is you carrying a load with you, trying to make it back to this person. Like I see you struggling, but you're trying to make it look good at the same time. Okay? And by doing so, you're still kind of leaving things up in the air and you're keeping yourself stuck here. You're putting yourselves in harm's way is what I'm hearing. This could also be that you just have like multiple like opportunities just kind of like scattered around you and you're trying to juggle everything. That it's almost making your love life feel like a burden. Okay, so especially if you're already involved with someone, I feel like everything that you have going on in the month of May almost makes you feel overburdened by your relationship, because your physical life and stuff like that has so much movement going on. And so there's this need to make a decision, like, what do I do? Like, how do I, bring structure and less scattered energy and stuff like that into this situation, okay, in order to free yourself. Like, the situation right now is in harm's way. Your relationship could be in harm's way. So that could just be a warning for some of you guys out there, especially if you're already involved with someone. Yeah, so you could just, like, because of everything you have going on, you're just not emotionally available to someone. But then we have the Four of Autumn coming up here. Okay, Four of Pentacles. This talks about manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Whew. So what I feel like with this card, that goes back to what I was saying. You could have multiple, like, things going on in your life right now, in your general life, that this relationship has been put in the back burner. Okay, but what I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles is that you could just be holding on too tightly to materialistic things. Could be holding on too tightly into everything that you have going on in your life. This relationship becomes a back burner and it puts you in harm's way. And doesn't necessarily have to be you. That just could be another term for your heart. Okay, your mind. Just like you just putting yourself in harm's way. Okay, like, I feel like with the Four of Autumn, this is the energy of guarding something too much, right? And I feel like you over guarding something or cherishing something a little bit too much is actually what's going to be what takes it away from you. Okay, so just be careful with that energy. It's a bit tricky energy here. Okay, then we have the Six of Spring, which is the Six of Wands. It talks about victory. It says, wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. So you could be on the verge of something here, especially within your career, which is why you're so distracted. I feel like you're too focused on again, the materialistic things and, your career and finances and stuff like that. Because you're trying to achieve, like, this victory. You're trying to achieve all the things you're passionate about. And then we have the Hermit in the reverse. It says, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Okay, so you're so caught up with this that you're not growing. You're not growing. You're not going within. You're not listening to your own inner voice. You're not listening to spirit. You're not listening to spirit and the other options that they may have for you. You're too focused on whatever this is for you, career, money, projects, okay, whatever this is for you, you're too focused on it. It's not to say that you need to just forget about it or stop doing it. It's just saying that, you're kind of neglecting some of the most important parts. Okay, if you are dealing with a soulmate, because the Six of Cups here talks about someone from your past, a reunion with someone from your past, okay? And you could just be feeling like that's way too much to deal with right now. And so, like, you're just you're putting the relationship and the situation into harm's way. And Spirit is saying, because this soulmate could very well be a part of your spiritual growth and your spiritual path. And, you avoiding it is it's not going to bring you this victory that you're looking for. If you want this victory, you're really going to have to go within and listen to what Spirit is telling you. if you want to achieve that success without losing anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can easily achieve success within your career, but then completely lose this connection here, this connection that, you know, could be so significant to you. It could have opened so many other doors for you that you didn't even expect, and you didn't allow yourself that opportunity because you were so focused on the materialistic things. Like, you know, I keep hearing money is the root of evil. So be careful, be mindful of where you're placing your importance. One card for Capricorn, please. So the angels you have are Grace and Antoinette, okay? They're going to be assisting you for the month of May, and their message to you: to help heal this situation, see the other's point of view with compassion. Don't neglect this person. Don't neglect this connection, this relationship. Okay, they're helping you heal this situation. And what I'm actually getting with this card is that they're helping this other person as well. They're helping this other person stay strong so that this relationship doesn't, you know, come to an ending of some sorts. Okay, but if you, I don't want to say it, but what I was going to say is if you don't do the work that you're supposed to do, if you don't take the time to go within and, you know, find out a way to bring balance between your work life and your relationship and stuff like that, you're going to miss out. Okay, the next card you have, take a divinely guided chance. Okay, so again, this talks about this Seven of Cups energy here. The divine is trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you something. They're trying to show you an opportunity here. Okay, then the message here says, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So if this isn't career for you, Capricorn, what I feel like is that you could be indecisive about the partner that you're going to choose. Okay, which is why there's this scattered energy. Or it could just be that you have a lot of options. And that you're not offering your emotions to either of them right now. Okay, but the divine is saying that it's time to take a chance, okay? It's time to take a risk of some sort, okay? So if this involves you leaving a situation that was familiar, okay, something that you probably once held dearly to your heart, something that you're still trying to control, or like, yeah, something you're still trying to control. And again, I don't feel like you'll be able to truly reach this victory without allowing this chance. And with every risk comes so many rewards, okay? So by you taking this risk, it's not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form, especially if you're leaving one situation, you know, for another. I'm not saying jump right into it. I'm just saying, like, there's so much more potential once you let go. Just let go a little bit. Let go of that control. Stop trying to control it. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and head into the love portion of your reading. So, usually, or how I'm doing it now, is I pull for your sign, the counterpart, and then the overall energy. However, it could be vice versa, so just make sure you're using your better judgment when trying to see how it resonates with you. Let's go ahead and pull for Capricorn first. Cool, Capricorn, you got some stepping up to do. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. So many cards, Spirit. And the overall energy for Capricorn, please. Okay. So right off the bat, Capricorn, at the top of your pile, you have the Tower, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Okay, this is the second time the Eight of Wands has come up for you. So in the month of May, if this Tower moment hasn't already taken place within your life, you are going to experience a Tower moment. Okay, then guess what? Right underneath that, we have the Knight of Wands again, in the reverse again. Okay, so because of that energy, that scattered energy, a Tower moment is going to take place. Especially if you don't come to a decision on your own. I feel like the universe may be stepping in here and closing something out for you themselves, okay? So again, just be careful. I'm also seeing like someone coming in trying to not steal this person from you, because they really can't do that, but just trying to like distract this person from you, and then you're not having that. And you're coming to realize that it's because you've been in this reverse Knight of Wands energy and you've left the situation scattered, that, this person, that you don't want to see that person with someone else. And even the thought of it, like, just boils you a little bit. I mean, this man is angry here. But just seeing this Knight of Wands in the reverse again, I feel like if you don't make a change to this scattered energy, all this energy that's up in the air, all this energy that's like indecisive and stuff like that, the universe is going to be making it for you. Okay, then we have the Ten of Wands and we have the Death card right underneath that. Okay, so that those burdens that you've been carrying with you, I also feel like you burdening yourself with this relationship, there's going to come an end to that mentality. Okay, I feel like that mentality of this situation is too much for you, is too much to handle right now. You feel like you have too much on your plate to be bothered with this. That energy needs to die. That energy needs to die, and it's going to. Okay, next we have the Six of Swords. There could have been a third-party situation. That's why this Tower is happening. That's why you had so many decisions, and that's why the Knight of Wands keeps coming in the reverse. Your energy could be all over the place because you could have another person involved in this situation. And that's what the Tower moment is going to cut out of your life. Whatever is overburdening you, whatever, third party or whatever, secret relationship that you're having that's overburdening you, it's time for that situation to die. And if you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. Okay, again, this could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates, but this is literally just what Spirit is telling me. Because then we have the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. And guys, in this card, you see someone in the background trying to like manipulate the situation here. Okay, someone probably trying to plan to take this person away from you. Or take you away from the person. Okay, and it's time to move on from that. It's time to move on from this sneaky relationship that you have going on here. Both of these people are hiding in bushes. Both of them. I mean, not both of them, but both cards. They're hiding in secrecy here. So it could definitely be like a third-party situation that you may have on the side or something along those lines. Let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Swords energy for me, please. I can't make this up, guys. We have the Six of Swords again in the reverse this time. And I pulled this card to clarify the Three of Swords. You're not moving on from the situation, but this month you're going to have to. You're going to have to. Whether you want to or not, the universe will step in if you don't, is what I'm hearing. Very negative. And I'm not saying that you're negative, Capricorn, or this person is negative per se. I'm just saying that the situation that they're allowing themselves to be in right now is very negative. And it's almost like you don't even care. Like you're so focused on accomplishing everything else for yourself that you don't even care about how you may be making this other person feel. Okay, and I don't mean to sound rude in any way, but again, this might not even resonate for half of you guys out there, but there's someone who needs to hear this message. It's time to move on. Look at that. Then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this third party could be a fire sign. Or this could be your counterpart. Because with it being right next to the Six of Swords and it being in the reverse, I feel like you're not moving on and you're not allowing this Queen of Wands energy to come in. Okay, now for others of you, by not moving on, you're depriving yourself of the passion that's waiting for you. Okay, this woman here, she's passionate about her men. Okay, She cherishes them. She satisfies their desires. Okay, very sexual, very passionate, very intimate. Okay, so you're depriving yourself of all of that by not moving on from things that should probably not even be around. Anyways, going into your counterparts reading, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. As soon as this card came out, I thought of the Two of Pentacles that came out upright in your general life. Okay, so while you have things up in the air and you don't know what to make of this person has already decided on you. They have no options. They decided on you. Underneath that, we have the Queen of Wands again. So this person could actually be the fire sign, or this could just be the person that's, you know, the really passionate towards you, the person who loves you the most. Okay, and you need to move on from what is no longer serving you because you're depriving yourself of someone who really does cherish you. Okay, but this person, they know what they want. Okay, they're ready to give it to you. They're willing to give it to you. Then we have the Magician coming up. Okay, so they're trying to manifest this. But underneath that, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They're trying to manifest this, but they don't see a new beginning with you. They don't see that opportunity to express their passion for you. They're trying to manifest the opportunity. A new opportunity to rekindle the flame with you guys and offer that passion to you. But the reason why it's not manifesting right now is because the situation is not balanced. You are not balanced, Capricorn, or whoever this side is. Because this is not balanced, the situation can't be balanced, and this person can't manifest you the way that they want to. Then we have the Judgment card in the reverse. Okay, so it's not time yet. Divine timing is not here yet because the situation is not balanced. You could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, specifically Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Okay, so to clarify the Ace of Wands, we have the Death and the Two of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry. So you had Death on this side down here. So with this clarifying the Ace of Wands, I feel like two things. Either this person thinks the situation, the reason why it's not manifesting for them is because it's died and it's over. Or the reason why they can't manifest this new beginning with you is because you haven't let something die yet. You haven't made a decision. Now, what I'm also getting with this, or what Spirit's telling me, is that if this person over here doesn't make this decision, then this person over here is going to make the decision for themselves, and they're going to put an end to this connection. Okay, so then for the overall energy, we have Justice here in the upright. Okay, it talks about balancing the scales. It talks about making things right. Okay, underneath that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this talks about a small offering that you could offer something or someone. I'm sorry. Knave of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry. This is the Page of Pentacles. But still, it still talks about a small offering towards someone. This talks about, the Page is also a messenger. Okay, so this could just be you actually reaching out and letting this person know what it is that you hope to offer them within the month of May. What I feel like with Justice being right on top of it, I feel like you may be, come the end of May, you may be ready, or you may be thinking about offering them marriage. Okay, because right underneath that, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so no longer that playboy energy, no longer that scandalous energy. Okay, so I feel like come the end of May, you may be making that decision, okay, and maybe choosing to offer this person something, a commitment of some sort, or possibly marriage, and those playboy days are over. Okay, the third party situation is over. So I do see you making this decision. However, the only way that, you know, this situation can really flourish is if you are going within and listening to what spirit and your higher self is trying to tell you at this time. I wish I knew how to say this word. Platis? The description for this card says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I've never gotten this card before, but you know what? It resonates perfect. Okay. This could be a twin flame situation for you, or just like a deep soulmate connection for you. Okay, but this situation is definitely trying to teach you something. It's trying to uplift you into a new perspective. Then for your counterpart, we have trust your path. And this card talks about, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so I feel like that's exactly what this person is trying to figure out. Okay, they're still trying to manifest this, but they know that the opportunity is not presenting itself. Okay, and it is due to this lack of balance here. Okay, but this counterpart of yours is trying to figure out how to make that possible. And I feel like this counterpart may be lacking that receptive energy a little bit, which is why divine timing isn't here. It's not just you, or it's not just the person on this side. Okay, this person could also be trying to control the situation a little bit too much. Okay, so we have the wedding card coming up for you. So again, come the end of the month, you could be ready to offer something committable to this person, or you could be actually ready to marry this person or considering marrying this person. Okay, but so I do see progress being made this month. However, it's not quite the time right now for things to really flourish. Then for your counterpart, we have calling in your soulmate. Okay, it's perfect for the Magician card here. They're just going to continue to manifest you. This person isn't going anywhere. This person holds a lot of faith in you. And this person definitely wants you. Okay, with this Two of Pentacles in the reverse, like they know what they want. There's nothing up in the air for them. They're just going to keep on manifesting you. They're not going to give up on you. But you still got some things up in the air. Okay, and this person needs to make sure that they're not controlling the situation in any way or jeopardizing it. Okay, so all right, so let's go ahead and close out the reading and get the overall energy for the month of May, the closing energy. Beautiful. Okay, so the first card we have here is reflect and release. Okay, so this talks about taking into consideration the things that no longer serve you and releasing them. Okay, so if you are involved in a third-party situation, whatever lingering energy this was for you, for the month of May, you're definitely going to be reflecting that situation and releasing it. Okay, or at least this is what's in your best interest. It's up to you to decide if you're actually going to do this or not. Okay. Then we have ask the right question. Remember to ask the right question. Okay, so this is talking about asking the divine for help with this situation. Okay, if you need to make a decision, if there's something up in the air right now that you need a specific answer to, don't be afraid to ask that question to the divine, to your higher self, so that the answer can come in for you, especially if it's one of an emotional matter. Then last but not least, we have the Divine Union card. So in the month of May, you definitely could be working on this union. Of course, with the other cards we had before, you know, right now things are very unbalanced. But if you do the work, who's to say that by the end of May, you won't reach some sort of union with this person? It's possible. But you have to really stand up. Okay, and you have to start acknowledging this situation a little bit more instead of dismissing it like you have been. All right. I love you, Capricorn. If you like the reading, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment below if you have any questions or concerns, or if you wish to express anything. All of my information will be in the bio below. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. And stay strong, Capricorn. Okay, no one's in the wrong per se here. It's just a matter of acknowledging it and making it right. Okay, namaste. Love you guys.